Well, welcome to the video, everyone. This is a cracking race, 30 minutes around Silverstone. Fantastic circuit. Multiclass, LMP2s, LMP3s and GT3s. I didn't qualify, been up all night with the flu.
Go, go, go.
Tired and grumpy and worried about hitting anyone, so starting at the back. Coming up to turn one, taking it easy. Generally a bit of carnage at turn one, and doesn't surprise. So we need to have a look at some of those replays to see exactly what happens. So let's go look at the replays. So this is a trackside view. We're on board with Ramirez, who runs into the back of the car in front and then spins out. That's a trackside view. Now let's get on board with him. Yeah, but he just runs too deep, doesn't slow enough, and then spins out. So not a good start for him. Now we're on board with Bridges. And he does something similar, taps the car in front, then spins out, and then gets collected once and then twice. So he'll be in a spot above her. Now we're on board with Bridges just to see what happens from behind, and yeah, just runs into the car in front. And absolutely collected. Now we're on board with Roberts, who manages to get past the carnage, but hits a bit of grass and then goes and meets barrier. So a terrible start for Roberts. Now let's get back to the live action.
Bridges has retired from the race.
Yeah, I can understand why Bridges retired. He'd have to do a whole lap with a busted car just to get back to the pits, and by the time he would have repaired, he would be coming last anyway. So fully understand that. Well, we'll just switch to a third-person view. I'm going to take the inside and go for the overtake. I think he gave it up, which was pretty good, so thanks to him. And this is not a good place to do an overtake. There's generally always going to be a bit of contact if you take a bit of a dive, which I'm not prepared to do. And being the first lap, I'm not going to take any unnecessary risks. But if there's a move to be made, I'm going to go for it. Let's go back to the normal cockpit view. Yeah, wasn't going to put my nose there at the apex. It would have just turned straight into me. Wanting to get a good exit here. And we're behind West. Now I'm going to stick my nose down the inside, and I'm going to go for the move. Here's the third-person view. I braked at my normal braking marker. Maybe he just gave up the position, I don't know. And another move made, so which is good.
Yellow flag in sector 3. P15. Okay, Mons. The next car is Casania. Sector 3 is green.
As we approach this right-hander, I'm not expecting to make a move, but a little bit of braking going on there. One guy goes off the track, and then he makes a late move to the racing line, which surprised me. Thankfully I was able to stop in time, well done, and the guy behind braked appropriately as well, so good on him. And let's get on with the race.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track. Yellow flag sector 3. It looks like West has gone off. The guy in front.
Well, let's get on board with West to see what happens as he approaches this pretty difficult corner. And he doesn't seem to do a lot wrong, but span outs, which is not good for him.
Front is Stevens.
The live action.
Sector 3 is clear.
Yeah, this is funny. He must have saw me in his mirrors, Stevens' head, because he altered his line. Maybe he thought I was going to dive bomb him, but that certainly wasn't the case. are plenty of opportunities for overtaking.
Yellow flag, caution.
But you need to be close enough to make the move, and I was nowhere near close
We can
enough.
see Abney has crashed. V14.
So Stevens ahead gets a pretty average exit from that right-hander, and I'm able to get a bit of a run on him.
Sector 3 is
He
clear.
pulls
green
over
flag.
to get the slipstream from the car in front and stays on the right-hand side to
Your right
defend.
side's a cold.
Right side.
And I brake at
Clear
my normal
right.
braking marker. He braked a little bit earlier. Let's get on board
Nice
with him in
pass.
a third-person
Well done,
view
Mons.
just to see what exactly happens. So he's defending. Yeah, he just braked earlier and allowed me to pass. So happy days for me. Let's get back to the live action.
The guy in front is Warburton.
So I'm going to try and get Warburton looking in his mirrors. I'm showing my nose, giving him the thought that I might want to dive him. I'm getting in his mirrors again, and I think it works because he
Incident
runs
in
very
sector
deep.
1, yellow flag.
And I'm going to go for the switchback
We
here
think
if I
Black
can.
has binned it. Sector 1,
Right side.
And
yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Hold your line.
yeah, a
Clear
little bit of a
right.
mine punt there,
We
and
think
we're able to
Casania
get
has
past
gone
him.
off. Sector 3 is now clear.
Let's get on board with Casania and see what happens to him. Yeah, he just runs into the car in front, which is not good for him, obviously. Let's get back to the live action.
That's a new fastest lap for Morrow, 143.9. V12. You're reeling, P11 in, the gap's now 0.7. Yellow flag in sector 3. It looks like Roberts has gone off, green flag.
Well, let's get on board with Roberts, and I think he's really struggling with damaged tyres. I think he's torched them, and yeah, I mean that shouldn't happen if his
Like
tyres
sector
were
3.
in good condition. So looking after your tyres in
We'll
this
be warned
game
about track
is
limits.
absolutely imperative.
Sector 3 is now yellow. We can see Warburton and Stevens have spun out.
Well, let's get on board with Stevens. Yeah, I don't think he slowed enough to get the apex there. And Warburton turned into him, as we can see here. Both didn't give each other enough space. Although I would put the blame on the car on the inside. Let's get back to the live action. Now was a bit surprised
Car right.
here. I wasn't going for the move, but
Clear right.
he braked a lot earlier than me. I think he gave me a bit of a tap,
Car left.
and
Clear left.
GT3 turned into me.
Incident in
Gave me a bit
sector
of a
1,
tap,
yellow
but
flag, yellow flag. Watch
no
out, the
damage.
next car is
and,
Urban. You've got a tiny bit of bodywork damage there, just ignore it.
and it's race on.
Okay, Mons, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. P11.
You're talking a lot, Jim. Please shut up, mate.
The gap to Urban ahead is now 0.8. Tyre temperatures are good.
On your left. Clear left.
We think that Fiore has binned it.
Well, we've been able to get a bit of a run on Urban. I'm going to go for the move on the inside.
Sector 1.
On your right.
Yep,
Clear
obviously
right.
his braking
Fiore
mark is
has retired.
a little bit earlier than mine, so I was able to get
Awesome.
past him.
Well done. You're coming up on a slower class car. Okay, Mons. The next car is Whitfield. We think Tony has stacked it. Sector
On your right. Clear right.
E9.
Well, we've managed to get to P9 with a couple of victims just ahead of us. Whitfield and Senna. They both have the naughty red badges. If you have a look at the MFD on the bottom left, that means they've been involved in a number of incidents. They either would be the culprits or maybe the victims of those incidents, I don't know. But I do need to be wary of them as I get a bit closer.
Right side. Clear right.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way around. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the
Now,
lines.
as we approach this
Yellow flag in
chicane, we can
sector
see a
2.
couple of cars off the track. We need to see what happened in the
We think that
replays.
Chernyshov and Silver
First, there's
have stacked.
a trackside view of what happens. As you can see, that LMP2 goes up the rear of the car in front. So let's get on board with Chernish and see what happens. So he brakes late, runs very deep. Yeah, and just runs into the back of Silver. He was nowhere near slow enough to get round that corner. I imagine Silver would be very upset, and then Senna runs deep off the track and does a terrible re-entry and murders that GT3. And I can see why he's got the red badge. Let's get back to the live action. As we can see in the chat on the left hand side, Chermish has apologised for making contact. I mean, it was obviously a mistake, and mistakes happen from time to time, obviously. We all make them.
There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Car right. Clear right.
Sector 2's green, P6.
Left side.
Yellow flag in second.
Hold your line. Still there.
It looks like Urban has binned it.
Still there.
Well,
Green
let's see
flag
what
sector.
happened to Urban. He's coming to turn 1. And I think he got the surprise of his life seeing that GT3 going really slow and collects him.
One.
Clear left.
Unfortunate incident. I think that GT3 was pulling over to the side, slowing down to let the guys go on the inside. No way in the world Urban would have known that. And collected him
On
as he
your
went
right.
around the corner.
Clear right. Car left. Clear left.
Yellow flag. We think Silver and Abney have binned it.
So let's get on board with Silver. Now look at that Mustang GT3, just pulls over and absolutely murders him. So that's 2 times now in this race that Silver's been taken out. Let's get back to
Sector
the
3
live
is
action.
yellow. Slower class car ahead. Green flag, Sector 3.
Now Whitfield ahead gets slowed down by that GT3, which allows me to go around the outside and take the inside for this
Left
corner.
side.
Now looking at the radar,
Hold
you
your
can see
line.
he's nowhere
Clear
near me
left.
when I approach the braking zone,
Car
and then
left.
he just dives this car in and
Yellow flag.
turns me. So
Clear
I
left.
wasn't happy about that.
Car right. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear left.
And
Clear all round.
I do get a little bit of revenge on him, and as you can see here, he just pokes his nose in there. There's no way in the world he was going to be able to turn without going off track on the outside.
Okay, Mons, you picked up a bit of aero damage. We think that Roberts has gone off. Sector 1 is green.
Car right. Clear right.
Green flag, sector 2, P7. Sector 3 is green. Coming up on a slower class car.
On your left. Clear left.
Track limits, watch those.
Left side. Clear left.
Yellow flag. It looks like Edward has crashed. Yellow flag in sector 1. We think Makina has spun off. Sector 1 is clear.
Well, I've caught up to Whitfield. He's run wide and deep, and I just
On your right.
get a bit of revenge on him. I just run him a bit wider.
Hold your line. Clear
No
right.
damage.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
And here's a better view, as you can see. Yeah, I run him wide on purpose. I don't want him behind me coming up into the next corner.
We think
Let's get
Lane
back to the
has
live
crashed.
action.
The car ahead is Tony. Yellow flag, sector 1. Turner is now in the lead. We think that Morrow has binned it. Green flag, sector 2. Sector 1 is now green.
Let's get on board with P1 Morrow as he goes around this corner and loses the rear end, damages his tyres. Let's just go a little bit later in the lap, and you can see he's struggling with those tyres. Yeah, and those tyres will be damaged. He's going to be struggling
P5.
to get good pace out of that car, and is probably going to struggle to hold on to P2. So let's get back to the live action.
Alright, Mons, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Come on, let's put this hard work to good use. We're halfway home. Track limits. Slower class car ahead.
Car left. Clear left.
You're reeling.
On your left. Clear left.
Slower car ahead. This guy's their class leader. Yellow flag.
On your left. Clear left.
It looks like Roberts has binned it.
Well, let's get on board with Roberts and see what happens. He runs wide, gets on the grass, and absolutely loses it and goes into barrier. Now let's get back to the live action.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Green flag in sector 2. Sector 1 is green.
So as we approach the right-hander, I'm going to go for the inside again. And
Car left.
he's able to
Clear
stay on
left.
the outside and keep in front. Did really well. The fence here going into the chicane gets it stopped. And unfortunately he loses the rear end as he comes around the corner.
Right side. Clear right.
Luckily I was able to
Yellow
miss
flag.
him. And let's continue on.
On your left. Clear left.
Now let's get on board with Whitfield, who is 2 cars behind me. Chermish in front. It's a little bit untidy going around this corner. I think he's got tyre troubles. Loses a lot of speed. And Whitfield just runs into him. So not dissimilar to what he did to me. Let's get back to the live action.
He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up. Stay smooth. Sector 2 is clear. Nice one. Mons, you're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. P4. That lap was at 147.6. Incident in sector 1. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is clear. You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Yellow flag in sector 2. We can see Warburton has spun off. Sector 2 is now green.
Well, let's see what happened to Warburton. Just loses the rear end. Tyres are probably damaged. Let's get back to the live action. Well, we just watched the replay of Warburton losing his rear end. We're right behind Warburton now.
1 lap behind.
And he loses the rear end again, which is obviously not good for him.
The car in front is Stump.
So we're 7.5 seconds behind P3. Just over 10 minutes to go. Is that enough time to try and catch him? Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
Coming up on a slower class car. Minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Left side. Clear left.
Not much happens in the next few minutes, so we'll just fall forward to around the 6-minute mark.
The gap to P5 behind is now 5.1. P4.
And we've been able to make a bit of a gap between P5 behind us.
Okay, Mons, the next car is 2 laps behind.
And they've actually fallen behind P3
Green
ahead.
flag sector 1. Slower class car ahead.
Car left.
And I always seem
Clear
to hit
left.
the traffic at the wrong time. And Stumpf has pulled further ahead. He's 9 seconds ahead. But he's made up good ground on Morrow. And I imagine that Stumpf will be eyeing P2. and Morrow will be feeling like a sitting duck with those damaged tyres.
Yellow flag, sector 2. We think Stevens.
Now let's get on board with Morrow as his tyres finally give out for the third time. And Stumpf overtakes him and moves into P2. And I will be looking to take P3 from Morrow if I'm able to catch him.
On your left, clear left.
And as I
The
said,
next car is Morrow.
I think Morrow will be losing a lot of time each lap to those damaged tyres. I've still got 5 minutes. Hopefully I'm able to catch him in that time.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. Alright, Mons, you're reeling. Morrow in. The gap is now 2.8 seconds. Yellow flag, sector 2. That lap time was 1:47.3. Green flag, sector 2. We think that Roberts has gone off. Cut the track. You're coming up on a slower car.
On your right, clear right.
Green flag in sector 2. Incident in sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds. Sector 1 is green. Slower class car ahead. Looks like a bit of a wear on your left front. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Car right, clear right.
As we come around the corner, we can see Morrow has a little bit of a moment, but he's able to hold on and not lose it, and then he sticks to the inside and defends, which is good racing from him.
That was 146.2.
Wanders over to the racing line, and there's no way in the world I'm going to be dive bombing him and ruining both of our races. Still a bit of time left. Hopefully I'll be able to catch him and make the overtake.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Mons.
Morrow ahead is very quick, but with damaged tyres, really struggling. And like before, his tyres give up on this corner and he loses the rear. And he'll now be trying to hold on to P4.
Slow car ahead. This is the leader for their class.
Now we've only one lap to go. Highly unlikely I'm going to be able to catch up to Stumpf, although I have taken a bit of time from him, and that was likely due to traffic, I'd say.
Car left. Clear left.
P3.
Left side. Clear left.
P4 is closing in. The gap is now 3.7.
Car left. Clear left.
Coming up on a slower class car. Green flag in sector 3. Turner took the win.
Well, thanks everyone for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Congratulations to Turner and Stumpf for coming P1 and P2. And as we go around the final corner and go
right.
across the
Clear
finish
right.
line, we'll have a quick look at the results and say our cheerios.
We're on the podium. Good drive.
Well, really enjoyed that. Silverstone never disappoints. Congratulations again to Turner and Stumpf. Really quick, those guys. Gained 19 positions, a little bit of driver rank and safety rank. Thanks again everyone for watching the video. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you in the next one. Ciao for now.